What's up, Cancer? Let's see what you can expect for the rest of October. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer placements. Be careful about the words that you use. Be careful about what comes out of your mouth. Also, be careful what you're putting in it. So I'm getting like, some of you guys need to change your diet. Stop eating processed foods as much. You don't have to stop completely, but like eat better or something like that. There's something here about having to watch what you put in your mouth. It's food related. But mostly health related. But that's what I get. You have the Six of Wands here. The Nine of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. The Devil. And you have the Two of Wands. The Nine of Wands. And the Knight of Cups here. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Is someone here getting married? You have the Knight of Cups to the Ten of Cups here. You guys could be getting married, or you're like, there's a proposal. Someone here is getting married out of wedlock, or not out of wedlock, but pregnancy. There's a pregnancy on the horizon. I don't know, that's interesting. All right, that's just what I picked up. Some of you guys are in a relationship right now where it is leading towards the Ten of Cups, so marriage and kids and all of that, okay? Others of you, someone could have proposed to you, but it feels like you're not really wanting to. It feels like that person wants to more than you do, because look at her face, right? And in the movie, this is a forced marriage. It's a scene where he's just forcing her, right? So, again, if you guys are in commitments right now that you are not comfortable with moving forward, again, so in the movie, right, he, like, seals her mouth shut there. So, like, when the priest asks, like, if they do, he, like, seals her mouth shut so she doesn't say his name 3 times. So, it feels like someone here could be, like, forcing a situation on here, and you could feel like you're not being heard, or it feels like you guys need to speak up, okay? So, again, like, be careful what you put in your mouth, but also, I guess, be careful what you say, or how you say it. Or maybe you need to speak up, okay? There's something here about your mouth, and that's just clarity right there. Or confirmation. Two of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys here, you do see a future. But again, this feels like, I'm talking like half of you right now. So it's going to be half one story, half the other. It's like, some of you guys, you see a future with someone here, and that Nine of Wands, right? Nine of Wands talks about, like, the wounded warrior, right? Some of you guys are burdened by some sort of relationship that you could be in currently, while others of you are determined to make something happen with this Knight of Cups here, okay? So either way, you do see a future with somebody, but for some of you, it's like, it's not going as smoothly as you hoped, and maybe this person has shown a little bit more of their true colors. Others of you could be drawing a line in the sand there. As you see, he's drawing a line with chalk on that wall there. There's something here about, like, a division of assets here as well. Someone could be asking you to sign a prenup, or if you know someone, or you're going through a divorce, or something here about, like, dividing assets here, okay? Some of you guys could be, like, purchasing new appliances, or, like, just new... How am I seeing it? Okay, some of you guys are making room for new by getting rid of the old. So this is like getting a new car, and you still have your old one, but you give your old one away to someone else. So that, like, it's still new to someone else, but it's like old to you. I don't know, there's like a division here of assets, okay? That's how I saw it. But yeah, some of you guys with that Knight of Cups, I don't know, maybe you see someone as, like, a Knight of Cups. You see that this person isn't, like, fully committed to this dynamic with you, and so some of you guys could feel a certain kind of way about that, because they aren't it's not the King of Cups. Let's be real, it's not the King of Cups, okay? So be careful of small offers. Be careful of people that just they do things from an emotional standpoint, because the Knight of Cups, he just follows his heart, which means that Knight of Cups could love you up until he loves something or someone else. So also to be mindful, okay? Sorry, that was too long. Six of Wands, you guys have a lot of accomplishments coming in here, okay, on what to expect. You could expect more wins than losses here, coming towards the end of October. It feels like things are lining up for you. It feels like you guys have been doing your homework. A lot of you guys are trying to figure out how to do something. I'm hearing fixer-uppers. But whatever this is, it's like you guys are like, you're diligent about this, okay? You're like, I want to make something work. How do I make this work? And I do see you being successful at it here, okay? Some of you guys are learning a new skill. Some of you guys are looking up how to do something. But either way, it just feels like you guys are content with these wins here that are coming in for you, as you should be. I do see you guys getting more attention, so some of you guys could be getting your looks together. Some of you guys could be dieting. There's just something here about you guys just looking healthier, better, fitter maybe, or maybe you're just putting more of an effort into your look one way or another. But I do see you guys getting attention here, okay? Especially with that Nine of Pentacles. You guys, it feels like there's like this glow up that's happening here. And it also just like, it predominantly feels like there's a weight off of your shoulders, is what I'm seeing here. So it's like with that Six of Wands to the nine of Pentacles, 999 could be significant. You could be starting a new like cycle here, clean slate with that 999. But it just feels like whatever this is, it's like you guys are going to be successful, okay? And it feels like there's a weight that's being lifted off of your shoulders. So if you're stressed out about a situation, I feel like right now that's just not the case. It feels like you guys have everything that you need. You guys could be teasing someone in order to get something that you want. This could be of like a romantic or a sexual or casual nature, but it just feels like you have something that people want, okay? So whether that's like, I did say the car, so maybe you have a car that somebody wants. Maybe, there's like some sort of tangible something that you own that somebody could want. So again, it feels like you guys are going to be celebrating more wins than losses for the rest of October. And it just continues to create this domino effect of like better situations here, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a Virgo here. It feels like you guys are putting in the work, which is why you guys are in your Nine of Pentacles energy, okay? It feels like if you guys have been at the gym tirelessly working on your body, guess what? People are like noticing, right? If you've been putting in the extra work at work, people are noticing. It just feels like you're showing people what you're made of, is what it really looks like and what it feels like. And so it's like, whether that's like, this is like someone losing 100 pounds and people are like, dang, like, we didn't know you had it in you. You're showing people what you're made of. This is like you tackling like a crazy project, like whether this is at work or on the side or something like that. And the end result is amazing. People are like, dang, like, we didn't think that you could do something. So you're catching people off guard is what I'm getting, okay? But no matter what, you're putting in the work, okay? You could have people that are like, dang, you're lucky. You're like, yeah, I didn't realize working hard made me lucky, you know? It's that kind of energy that I'm getting from you guys. But I do see a lot more work here. For those of you without a job, what you can expect, I see that you guys are going to be getting a couple of phone calls here for interviews. I do feel like they're going to go in your direction here. Some of you guys need to be careful about weeding out the types of jobs here. Don't stand in your way. Okay, like sometimes if you haven't had a job in like months and something pops up, it may not be 100% what you want it to be, but it is something for the time being. So be open to that, okay? Because it feels like you guys need to be working right now. That's the energy I get. It's like you either need to be working on yourselves, you need to be working on these projects or something. Something here needs to generate, okay? So you guys need to keep working. So if you haven't been working and something comes up, do take it because you need to be working right now. And again, it's like, I don't know if something comes up for you here in the near future where you're going to need money or, that type of thing. So you never know. It's better to get ready and stay ready. You know what I mean? So it's that type of energy. With the Eight of Pentacles to the Devil here, don't stand in your way, okay? What you can expect is you can expect more of this, like, some of you guys are becoming workaholics, okay? And whether that's good or bad, that's going to be, like, dependent on who you are as a person, right? It's like if you're, like, this single mom and you're always working, well, then society's going to look at you some sort of way, right? But you're like, whatever, I'm just trying to provide for my kids. Like, yeah, I can't be there for them 100% of the time, but at least they got food on the table and there's a roof over their heads, right? So everything is subjective here. But it just feels like you guys either become workaholics here or that's been your energy and you're staying in that energy, but it just feels like there's just more work that needs to be done, okay? Be sure to take some time out for yourself as well. Don't just prioritize like your actual job and then you have this other side project, or maybe, you're helping people. So it's like, Make sure you're getting some quality time for you. Make sure you're acknowledging your wins here. Make sure that your mental health is where it needs to be so that you can continue on this higher vibration, creating the expectations and the end results in which you're hoping to achieve here, okay? Because I do see that like as long as you stay on a high vibration, as long as you're not withering yourself down to the bone here, then everything still stays on a higher vibration. But there is a possibility that something here could just feel like too much work, or it's too overwhelming and you don't want it to get to that point. So what you can expect is that moment where you have to be honest with yourself. Is this too much? Do I need to slow down? Do I need to take a break? What do I need to do? So there's that moment of self-reflection that you're going to have, and it is an opportunity here. And it feels like if you're honest with yourself and you're able to do whatever it is you feel you need to do, whatever direction you move in, then it feels like you'll be able to yield better results. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.